Hello, my creative friend, and welcome to another episode of Creative Sparks. I am here today with another book from a writer who needs no introduction. I'm going to go ahead and read, and I want you to really try and imagine what it would feel like if this was real. If this was something that was happening right now to you. They were looming over me like two gigantic earthworms. I knew that it was a dream, but I also knew that I was seeing. Don Juan had discussed seeing in my normal awareness and in the second attention as well. Although I was incapable of experiencing it myself, I thought I had understood the idea of directly perceiving energy. In that dream, looking at those two strange partitions, I realized that I was seeing the energy essence of something unbelievable. I remained very calm. I did not move. The most remarkable thing to me was that they didn't dissolve or change into anything else. They were cohesive beings that retained their candle-like shape. Something in them was forcing something in me to hold the view of their shape. I knew it because something was telling me that if I did not move, they would not move either. It all came to an end at a given moment when I woke up with a fright. I was immediately besieged by fears. A deep preoccupation took hold of me. It was not psychological worry, but rather a bodily sense of anguish, sadness, with no apparent foundation. The two strange shapes appeared to me from then on in every one of my dreaming sessions. Eventually, it was as if I dreamt only to encounter them. They never attempted to move toward me or to interfere with me in any way. They just stood there, immobile, in front of me for as long as my dream lasted. Not only did I never make any effort to change my dreams, but I even forgot the original quest of my dreaming practices. When I finally discussed with Don Juan what was happening with me, I had spent months solely viewing the two shapes. You are stuck at a dangerous crossroads, Don Juan said. It isn't right to chase these beings away, but it isn't right either to let them stay. For the time being, their presence is a hindrance to your dreaming. What can I do, Don Juan? Face them right now in the world of daily life and tell them to come back later when you have more dreaming power. How do I face them? It's not simple, but it can be done. It requires only that you have enough guts, which of course you do. Without waiting for me to tell him that I had no guts at all, he took me to the hills. He lived in the northern Mexico, and he had given me the total impression he was a solitary sorcerer, an old man forgotten by everybody and completely outside main current of human affairs. I had summarized, however, that he was intelligent beyond measure. And because of this, I was willing to comply with what I half believed were mere eccentricities. The cunningness of sorcerers, cultivated throughout the ages, was Don Juan's trademark. He made sure that I understood all I could in my normal awareness, and at the same time he made sure that I entered into the second attention, where I understood, or at least passionately listened, to everything he taught me. In this fashion, he divided me in two. In my normal consciousness, I could not understand why or how I was more than willing to take his eccentricities seriously. In the second attention, it all made sense to me. His contention was that the second attention was available to all of us, but by willfully holding on to our half-cocked rationality, some of us more fiercely than others keep the second attention at arm's length. His idea was that dreaming brings down the barriers that surround and insulate the second attention. The day he took me to the hills of the Sonoran Desert to meet the inorganic beings, I was in my normal state of awareness, yet somehow I knew I had to do something that was certainly going to be unforgettable.